guys, so this is the second part of the series all about hip mobility. So I did the first part, I've saved it into the IGTV section of my channel so you can see it in there. So we did the warm up, we did the 90-90 stretches, and this is just a follow on from that, just to help improve your hip mobility, improving strength. We're all different, we've all got different shaped joints, we've got different shaped femurs, we've got the way our sockets work will all be slightly different, so you've got to do what works for you, but it's just important to try and get the strength and mobility through this area. So we're going to start with following on from where we left off. So this is just to warm up now these areas down right into your hips. So we're going to just start with sitting as upright as possible, right up on your sitting bones. So just sitting as upright as you can. If you can't sit up so you've got a straight back, then you can support yourself and just try and hold yourself up a bit. Push your heels away so you're really lengthening your legs and you're getting a really good contraction right through your legs. So push your heels away as much as you can. You should feel your legs contracting, all the muscles contracting, and then just slowly move your toes out to the side and then turn them back in the opposite direction. And then out to the side and then turning back. So we're working right into the joints again. We've got the external rotation, and then as we move our toes in, we've got the internal rotation going into the hip joint. So just keep sitting up, try to keep your legs long. If you can't go your feet and your toes in or out very far, it's fine, just do what you can. It's all working towards that mobilization. So just do what you can. I can really feel it working into my hips. I can feel my glutes working as well. It's all the way along here. Really important muscles, really important muscle group. Right up into your bum. So just keep turning from one side to the other. It's quite a strong move. Feel your hips really mobilizing. So just do that a couple more times. Okay, so then we'll leave it there, just give it a shake because that's quite intense in itself. And then we're going to come back into this 1990 stretch that I showed you before. So you've got your thigh and your calf parallel to each other, and then you've got a 90-degree angle at your knee and a 90-degree angle here. Remember, don't pull this calf in towards your bum, keep that at 90 degrees. That's why it's called the 90-90 stretch. We've got a 90-degree angle here and a 90-degree angle there. So if you can, then lean over that front thigh. Try to square off your joints leaning over that front knee. If you can't and you're going into the side like this, that's fine. Just make sure you're pushing your front knee down. Gradually, you should be able to get high. You can always push onto a block or something to lift you up a bit more. And then try to square your shoulders off so your chest is coming towards your leg, and then you're just going to push that knee down as much as you can. So I'm really pushing my knee down into the floor, and I'm pushing my back knee down at the same time, and I'm pushing that back foot down at the same time as well. So everything is being pushed down into the carpet. Okay, and then I'm going to slowly lift this front knee up, and then I'm going to slowly push it down, but I'm going to keep pushing it down this time. So keep pushing, pushing, pushing and holding. So I'm pushing it down as much as I can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then slowly release. And then push it down. Keep pushing, 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 push it down into the carpet. Keep pushing your back knee down as well at the same time. Okay, and then slowly release. And then push that front knee down, keep pushing, pushing, pushing. Really strong in the hips. Push, 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 push. Slowly release. Okay, and then this time I'm going to push my knee down as much as I can. And I'm just going to tip forward with a straight back. So I'm not bending my spine over and bringing my chin to my knee. I'm keeping a straight back, so I'm bringing my chest towards my thigh. So keep pushing that knee down and lean over at the same time if you can. If not, just keep with the previous one with pushing your knee down. That makes it much more intense. Just holding it there is more intense, so just hold that. Keep pushing down and then slowly release. Okay, and then push that knee down into the floor, lean over, hold. Just breathe, don't hold your breath in these. Breath's important. Okay, and then release. Okay, and then we're just going to do one more like that. So just lean in. Keep pushing that knee down. Keep pushing the back knee down, the back foot down. Square your shoulders towards the floor. Just hold. Okay, and then just slowly release that. Okay, and then I'm pushing that front knee down. I'm going to bring my upper body up a bit. I'm keeping pushing that front knee down. I'm just going to push that heel away to get a bit more of a contraction down here. So that releases it a bit. Do whatever feels better for you. If anything's painful, don't do it. If I push my heel away, I just get a better contraction through there. So I'm going to be pushing this back knee down. Keep pushing this front knee down so you've got tension through your thigh as well. Okay, and then I'm just going to raise my back knee off the floor. Hold it there. Okay, so we're holding this time. In the previous one that I released, which I did it yesterday or the day before? Oh my goodness, my brain. Anyway, I think it was the day before. It's on there, and it shows the sort of first stage of these stretches. This is the second one, so we're holding it in that position now. And then slowly push down. Keep pushing this knee down and then pick it up. Keep holding. It's really intense, that stretch, so just be careful with it. Don't do anything that's going to cause you any sort of intense pain. You'll know. Just listen to your body. It's important to listen to your body. Your body tells you, so you've got to listen. And then release it down. And then slowly lifting up. Keep pushing this front knee down. Hold it there. If you can't hold for long, it's fine. Just bring this back knee up and down. Pushing that knee down. Okay, and so release. Okay, so I'm just going to keep, let's give that a bit of a release that a little bit. It's quite strong through here. Okay, so I'm just going to keep pushing that down, pushing my knee down, and then I'm going to lift my back foot off the floor. So as I lift my back foot off the floor, my hip is rotating internally into its socket. With this one, it was rotating externally. So this is the opposite that we're doing now. So I'm just lifting that foot off the floor. See, I can really feel that. And then just hold it there. Okay, and release that down, and then pick up. And then release. If you get cramp doing this, then just relax everything. Just let your muscles all relax, because it might be that you're using the wrong muscle to do that particular move. It might be that one particular muscle is trying to take over to help another muscle. That's what can cause cramp. Or it might be because that muscle's weaker and then it's being helped too much by something that shouldn't be helping it. It can cramp up, but just release it. Just let it all relax. Just breathe, and then try to focus on your hip. Lifting again. Breathe through it. Okay, just one more. Lifting up. Hold. I'm using my form here, aren't I? That's why it's good to have a camera. You can see what you're doing. And release. Okay. So just let that all relax out. Just release. And then the same thing on the opposite side. So coming into your stretches, so we're starting with this front knee and just leaning over that front knee. Push the knee into the floor and hold it. Just hold it there, keep pushing down. Again, you're getting an external rotation in this front hip joint. And then release. Push down into the floor. Keep pushing down. I can feel shaking in my back hip now. Release, not in a bad way. It just shows it's been working. Push down. Okay, and then release. Okay, and then I'm pushing my front knee down, and then I'm squaring my shoulders off towards the floor, and then I'm lowering my chest down towards my thigh, and then pushing up. But I'm pushing this knee down into the floor the whole time. I'm pushing my back knee down and my back foot down. It's good to do these slowly, don't rush them. And if you can do them a couple of times a week, or even 3, they're really good for you, especially if you do a lot of running, a lot of sitting, driving, all these exercises where your hips, your hip flexors are constantly in that position where they're just going to be shortened and weakened from being in the same position all the time. It's good to get up and walk around as much as you can, even if you're in an office or driving to places. It's good to stop and have a walk around just to let it all relax. Because you get home from the office and then you go and sit on the sofa or wherever you might be and probably don't realise this sort of lack of mobility that your hips are getting. Okay, so we'll just leave that there. And then I'm keeping that front knee pushing down into the floor. I'm just pushing that heel away. I can feel it here. Push that heel away, keep pushing that knee down, and then I'm lifting that back knee up and holding. Okay, hold it there. And then slowly lower down, push into the floor, and then lift up again. As I push it into the floor, I can feel my glutes, my bum muscles firing on that side as well. Push into the floor, and lift up, and hold. That's it, just hold it there, and then push down. Push into the floor, and then lift up again. And then push that down into the floor, and then lift the back foot off the floor, so lift up and hold. Keep lifting as much as you can, and then slowly lower it down, push into the floor, lift up and hold. Just checking posture, lower down. Again, if you need to, you can be here if you find it too uncomfortable to sit in this position where you're over your thigh. And then lift up again. Hold, hold, hold. And then lower down. And lift up. Hold, hold, hold. That's it, and then slowly lower down. And then really carefully release that. Just pull your legs in. Give it a bit of a stretch out. Okay. And then if you'd like to, at the end, just to, again, further help with your mobility, you can just sort of sit and rest your elbows on the insides of your knees, But don't force your legs down, just move your legs up and down without pushing into your knee joints too much. So just push your legs up and down. Don't push into it continually too much. It's all about mobility, it's not about overstretching. If you overstretch, your body can respond by tightening even more, which is not helpful. And then we're done, so well done. So if you can do both of those or just one of them, then that's brilliant. Do one day in the week and then try this one the other day. So it's great for your hips, great for your glutes as well. Thank you.